Hello, Serge here from the back tee at Old South Golf Club in Bluffton, South Carolina, which is the home base of Swing Surgeon Golf Schools, which is Bluffton is just off the island in Hilton Head. And the person I have running those golf schools is my buddy here, Greg McDonald. And Greg and I want to introduce you to a new product that will help you, without a doubt, learn to swing the Surge swing. This is guaranteed to give you what it takes, and it's called the SwingTech. I'm standing right now, as you all know, in a sacred burial ground because the toe line it starts at Greg's toe line. I can stand back here and he can swing this club and he won't even knock my hat off. And this SwingTech works. It comes with a system where you're going to get it in there in this package that has a bunch of different ways you can hook it up. Naturally, as you can see over here on this pole, it's hooked up on a pole. It has a big long attachment brace to it that actually can slide up and down. I'm not going to move it right now because it's set for where we want it, and we'll show you where you have to set it. But this one can be put, as you can see here, this is on the back tee. It's a 4x4 pole, and it's braced to it. You can put it in your garage, your basement, in your carport. You can put it on a tree in your backyard. But we even have something to do with a tree if you don't want to put screws in your tree. But you can permanently set it, and this is adjustable based on your height. And so that is a major part of what comes. And as you can see, we have here suction cups, so you can put it on windows or some type of smooth surface that it can get that the suction cup will work. Here's the tree brace. If you don't want to, put screws into a tree, you can wrap it around a tree and work. And then we also have what I have here in my pocket is you can change this brace out, and you can screw it into the wall through that hole, put the screw there, and screw it onto a wall again, into a stud or whatever, and work and have this with it. Or this gets screwed onto the end over here and hooks into a door jamb, so you can bring it with you on the road. You see that the halves only it comes in 3/4, so this will fit with your golf club in your suitcase, and you can take it on the road with you. If you're going on the road on business or vacation or whatever, you can take the SwingTech with you. So it's got just about every adaptation you can to find some way that you can hook it to something to practice the swing.
What we'll do first is we're gonna go through the setup of the SwingTech. So step one is to mount it onto a surface that is stable, so that you're basing it. The rod is based at your focal point or your base point.
Fulcrum point, right?
Fulcrum point, which is right at the base of your neck. That's where we swing the swing.
Remember, we're talking about centers of gravity here. There are two centers of gravity in your golf swing. The center of gravity of your body is at a point at the base of your spine, which is somewhere on your belt buckle, if you wear it in the right place, somewhere near your belly button, okay? And the second center of gravity is the top of your spine, which is at the nape of your neck up here. And we swing around the neck. Why? Because as we swing, as we go in the catcher's mitt and up the tree, the strings of swinging a rock on a string, so to speak, centrifugal force, are where our arms are connected to our shoulder, okay? And so at that point, when I swing up, look what it comes to there, and when I come down on this side, it comes up. So this is therefore centered out at your sternum.
Now, once you take it from your fulcrum point, then you just simply extend your arms down, and the club now sets on your toe line. Because remembering, in the Swing Surgeon golf swing, there's two important lines. There's your toe line and your target line. This is set up and designed to swing on your toe line.
Right.
So now we're set up into it here. We go from here. We go ahead and just rotate the club into its position. And now two things are important.
Now we look at this, and I'm here with one of my alignment arrows. We've always said that for your arms to be hanging properly, relatively straight down, that if you draw a point from the top of your top thumb knuckle, that point should come straight up somewhere from the chin to the nose.
Once the takeaway and turn position and the left wrist is flat, then it's just a lift. Because remember, what we've done in the setup position by being in a slightly tilted position from high left to low right is to get ourselves into a balanced position to lift the club.
Right. If you swing a golf club, you keep basically the sense and the feel that your hands and your golf club stay within this aiming alley, you will have a pretty good chance, a really good chance, that your ball is going to stay in that aiming alley. And unless you line up off the planet to the right into another county or to the left, you can't hit the ball too far offline with this. It's going to really help you maintain and turn your golf game from playing in a baseball park to a bowling alley, or as I like to call it here, the aiming alley. So all these concepts of taking it away low and slow, or take it away too wide, or turn too much, it cures all of that. You can't do it again unless I say you pull that off the wall.
Exactly right. And once the arms are in the lift position or the top of the backswing, what happens next is
Now don't move. Where's the arm right now? It's basically dead, dead over in line with the toe line. At this point, it's maybe slightly ahead of it, but as you can see, it's not. The forward arm hasn't turned way back there like you see with a lot of golfers.
I'm pulling against this, and I
can't go any farther.
I'm pushing against it, and I can't go any further.
So the key here is you're learning and you're memorizing these positions. I call it knowing your place in space.
And of course, the light club theory, which
is always the light club,
which is always important because that's what swing. You can always swing something lighter faster than you can something heavier.
And more control because it's light, and your arms are rotating the way they're designed according to your biological design.
How it's designed here, that the club is loaded right on top of the arm. I can't push it back. Remember, the heavier the head, the more it gets behind you, the heavier it becomes. And so what we're doing is we're loading the club up as we lift both arms together.
So basically, with our clock, we're at 12 o'clock.
Exactly.
And in all honesty, I'm going to clear the air right here. If you go up and up, it might cross over to about 12:01, 2, or 3. That's good. And if it goes that way, look where it starts to come back the other way. It finally starts to come back slightly inside on the way down. So if you slightly cross the line on this side, it comes back that way. For every action is a reaction. If you're already laid off on this side with a golf club, once you start coming back that way, it's to the outside. So action, reaction. We don't want that because that comes down, chop, chop, hits some toe chunks and all the other things. As compared to we come up, we cross a little, it comes back this way and approaches slightly from the inside to square up on impact as everything squares up. Again, right in line with your perfect anatomical design to work with physics and centrifugal force and everything else of swinging vertical. So basically, the only thing you do is swing this thing vertical. It gives you your vertical club, your path, and your plane. It does it all. And it's all in one package.
Right back to impact. What is that? What's the thing about impact? The hands when the race to the ball.
Right. As you can see, that's in there right there. And basically, the hands are over the toe line. That's pointing at the ball because it better be, because that's what you're trying to hit. Now watch what happens. Then it comes through, and when he starts coming through, come back here a little bit sooner. He's coming into the toe mitt and forward mitt, and then straight up the tree and vertical right over the shoulder. Look at how close he is to the ears. Look at how perfect that the elbows are right here in front. And then ultimately he's released. We'd want the foot to come all the way up, and then that's there. And he's got the T. Here's the T. All right. From the front view, there's your T, and we got the back foot is pirouetted, toe up. The back knee, the belt buckle, your sternum, your nose are pointing straight at the target, and then you recoil and relax, and the club goes to the target. Now again, the hinge won't let it come down quite all the way to point at the target, but that's what we're after. There's your T finish. So it's one stop gives you all right here. Everything for the surge swing is right in here.
And you know what the greatest thing about this? It's for both-handed golfers.
Oh, that's right.
You can reverse everything we just said. You can reverse it.
Go ahead, make
for
a swing
left-handed golfers. And I'm left-handed, but let's see if we can. On the toe line, lift, impact, on the toe line, and lift. So as far as your setup, it works for both people. All kinds.
You might have been playing from the wrong side.
I know, exactly. You're exactly right. All right, well, Don, like you say, I've been teaching golf for 29 years and you for over 40, and this is one of the only training aids that you endorse.
Yeah, it might be about 40 professionally. It's getting there. If it's not, it's real close.
So, I mean, as far as a training aid, this is the one that we endorse.
This is it. I mean, I actually, when I saw the first model, like 1986 at the PGA Business Show, they had it on with the suction cup. The first model was only a suction cup. It was on the wall. I walked by, and without even trying it, I knew that was the answer. Because anybody that knows me is I started figuring this out in the early to middle 80s, this swing. When I saw it, I said, wow, that's it. And to this day, I still have that, and I've brought it to golf schools, and I show people. But SwingTech is it now.
SwingTech Golf. That's the name of the company.
And it'll be on. It's on the website. You can get it at swingsurgeon.com. We've worked out a special deal with Ralph, the gentleman that now owns all the patents and trademarks and everything to the SwingTech. And you can get this whole package we showed you, and so you can put it on trees, walls, or whatever, and you can start having the surge swing immediately, because this is the surge swing. It is the product that'll give you the surge swing without a doubt, guaranteed. And so you can go to the site and you can purchase it off the site. We got a special deal for y'all, and so hopefully, if you want to learn a surge swing, this is the tool to teach you. Well, for Greg McDonald, the Surge here, back to you at Old South. We'll be talking to you all again soon.